For 90 years, Princess Auto has seen your big picture. And for 90 years, we've had the ideas and the tools to help you discover new perspectives. Because for 90 years, we've known that nothing's better than finding ways to make stuff work. Princess Auto. Ideas, tools.
The reason we trust Western Sales with our business is the people. I'm sure that there's 100 years experience coming out of that shop. We trust them because we do a CMI on our combine and on our tractor. When our equipment comes out of Western Sales, it's going to be good, because if it's not, they send us another combine, they send us another tractor. And we're not naive to the fact that that probably costs them a lot of money. So we just know that the service that we're getting at Western Sales is above par to everybody else.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind from pre-seed to post-harvest. You can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you and your farm ahead of the curve. Grow with us at victorycanola.com.
For 90 years, Princess Auto has seen your big picture. And for 90 years, we've had the ideas and the tools to help you discover new perspectives. Because for 90 years, we've known that nothing's better than finding ways to make stuff work. Princess Auto. Ideas, tools.
Holman would just rail on it, just complain like crazy, and we'd be like, this is fucking great. It's fine. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have a horizontal release.
For 90 years, Princess Auto has seen your big picture. And for 90 years, we've had the ideas and the tools to help you discover new perspectives. Because for 90 years, we've known that nothing's better than finding ways to make stuff work. Princess Auto, ideas, tools.
Right? Get running over. Yeah.
Line's good.
Easy, easy, easy. Right? Yeah.
Line's good. Real nice line. Right back here is like perfect. Yep, yep, all the way back. Good, real nice spot. Great.
And good afternoon.
So look where it ends.
Welcome to Draw 6 of the ATB Classic here in Okotoks. Coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club. I'm Dan, and I'm joined here today with Michael Keenan.
Hello.
Here we have one of our 3 A-side qualifiers today that are all on this draw. We've got Mike McEwen versus Takum Maeda from Japan.
Hit and roll, which way?
McEwen has hammer in this opening end here. Throwing the red rocks. Second Kevin Marsh is in the hack right now.
Try to just hit it.
I don't mind.
It's hard to do that.
Oh, I had it backwards.
You could peel too if he doesn't like the guards.
Is this crazy?
Oh, yeah.
I know. We can just draw here. Yeah, I mean, you're probably sending it in. Why don't we just draw? Draw somewhere.
Well, do you think this hit and roll kills it?
Where?
I could potentially. I mean,
I think so. Even if you slide off it. Just,
Yeah, that's what
here's good.
Say what's the call?
And konnichiwa. We have a lot of people tuning in from Japan
Even right here.
on the chat here.
What depth?
Middle of the night there right now.
They do love their curling over there. That's big fans of curling. A lot of good teams coming out of Japan.
Well, they have put a lot into their program over the years.
Yeah, that's correct. Actually, this team is from Katami, which has that state-of-the-art curling facility that Fujisawa actually plays out of.
Yes.
Yep, curl. Whoa, no, don't curl. Yeah, get it in. I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Still a good result there.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
still a good result. McEwen sitting 2 with shot rock
Really good
behind a
sweep.
couple of rocks there.
Pretty quick there.
$3:39 in the morning.
Wow, that is
in Japan, yeah.
that's some
Is
commitment.
do you stay up late or did you get up early?
How late that finishes. It's like at the ATB logo.
This one's curling a lot here.
It is. Oh, and just a tick. It does push it out for a third shot. But Maeda's not going to be happy with that outcome.
No, I think they just got caught up with the curl there. Fresh path.
Yeah. Yeah, hard to say if they just misjudged the ice or if they or if they underthrew it or were tied to the broom.
It's a first end. It's always hard to figure out those kind of outside paths that they were just playing in. Selecting to peel the guard here.
Yeah, even though they're shot, they're not, with Hammer, they're not liking that center line guard.
No, he wants to have an open draw path for his last one, worst case scenario.
Probably just not wanting Maeda to mount any sort of offense there.
Yeah, they played last night. They were playing quite offensive against Kui. They were making every freeze and taking every opportunity, so I think McEwen probably has that in mind.
Yeah, looks like they're going to have an early discussion here.
Already an interesting first end here. Good discussion happening. It's not looking likely for a steal, so I think they're just planning on some damage control, trying not to give up a multiple.
Still a lot of ways this end could shape up, depending on how they like to play it. And this is one of 3 A-side qualifiers that we have going on here. Over on sheet 3, Dunstone and Brunner are also in an A qualifier. And on sheet 5, we got Botcher and Saczynski, all trying to qualify for the playoffs. Of course, they all have a couple of lives for the losers if it doesn't go as they'd like. All right, here we are. Looks like they're definitely making a play on that top red rock and trying to probably promote yellow in the process. No?
I think they wanted a larger roll there.
Yeah.
They grouped up the stones a little bit, which...
Well, it's interesting because they're now sitting second and third at the top of the house. And, yeah, McEwen doesn't want any part of that. He's going to try and get rid of them both. At least that's what he's motion there. His original motion was for that slash double, which would get rid of the shooter. But it would leave him sitting 2 and opens up the middle, which is really what he wants right there.
Yeah, he doesn't want those rocks are right now in a hard position for him to he has to deal with them.
And he's just double checking.
Keep our rocks in there.
He wants to make sure that yellow is third if he's going to make a play on it. Yeah, it looks he wants to get rid of it.
Hit and roll.
I think it's just a straight. I don't think he's trying to keep the shooter necessarily. I think he's focusing on just the double.
Third Colton Flash throwing the rock. Won the 2019 Brier with Kevin Cooey. And had most recently been skipping his own team out of Saskatchewan. This past season he joined forces with Mike McEwen, and they now play out of Saskatoon.
Little interprovincial teammates. And the double was made successfully.
They're now just attempting to use that yellow kind of on the corner there.
Yeah, trying to play a little hit and roll. If they can come around that quiet hit weight here. Very good shot. Very good placement there. Oh, is it getting out? And it
did.
It looks like it's out of the rings, but not out of play necessarily. It's hard to tell quite from here. Does look like it is out of the rings.
Still on the back line though, so it's actually it could be a catcher. This could come into play.
Oh, trying to get this to curl. They're trying to come around the guard and remove that yellow rock. And they are successful. So red once again sitting 2, McEwen.
Really nice shot by Colton Flash. Just picked the right weight.
Yep.
Very finesse. Dice is playing well enough for them to be able to make shots like that.
The white's in or not.
Yes. And also on this draw, along with our 8 qualifiers, is we have 3 games that are in the C. And these are all teams that are playing for their lives, if you will. We got on sheet 1, Johnson versus Park. On sheet 4, we have Hood versus Adams. And over on sheet 6, we got Norbert versus Sturmey. So all those teams are down to their last life. They cannot afford any losses, or they'll be going home.
First of the skipped rocks here on the first end. Selecting for a hit.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for a hit and roll here. They want to roll in front of the other red rock. They're going to roll towards it, but not quite far enough.
Just misses the catcher in the back there.
Yes. Now,
Right there. Board? Board.
What, board?
Board. Nose is pretty good. Like just board. Yeah. Yeah, like a rock your way is perfect.
He's trying to roll in front of the red catcher in the back there. Trying to make Team Meta's life harder to try and remove it.
Yeah, hit it hard. Whoa! Close! Yep!
looking at nose or just crossing nose a tiny bit. And they did do that.
Got the nose.
So Maeda trying the double, but this is where that catcher could come into play. Because once they make their play on shot rock, where does the shooter go?
That's true. He might be looking at leaving McEwen a blank attempt here.
They're really trying to avoid giving McEwen a deuce opportunity.
Yeah, the double's tough, but it's definitely there.
The double's there. The only question is once you run that the rock that's currently shot back onto the rock that's biting the 12-foot, where does that shot rock roll? Does it roll onto that catcher?
Yeah. And is that catcher even in the rings? We don't think it is, but
I don't think it is. But this is, as you mentioned, where it could come into play here. I imagine there's going to be no lack of weight on this shot.
no, I think this one's going to be.
He's not concerned about saving his shooter. He just wants to get rid of 2 reds here.
Yeah, get rid of the deuce opportunity.
I'm sweeping it. No, I think this may have overcurled a bit on him a bit.
Oh.
Oh. But he ended up rolling to a really good spot.
McEwen might be forced to play that intern path that we haven't seen all end.
Yeah. That rock might be fully buried from the hack. I'm going to move my seat here and just have a quick look.
Yeah, very high.
Yep. There's instructions here, but we've tried it.
It's the same shot as Flash.
Yeah, from the hack, it looks like you might just see a sliver of the inside, the center line side of that rock. And that's why McEwen is electing to go that way. But with the position of that guard, like it's a halfway guard, there's definitely plenty of room to come around.
We just don't
that guard.
We saw Colton Flash play this shot a couple shots ago. This is
Yes.
pretty much the exact same line. So that's why they elected to play this way.
It's going to be a very weight-sensitive shot here.
Yes.
And they're already calling for it to curl. Once they know that there's no threat of hitting that guard, they're just going to continue to carve this. And there you go, great shot. And now they're going to look at that third stone. They're saying too, and I'm not sure if they want to put a measuring stick on that. They're pointing to, well, yeah, let's get the stick. But what do you think, Michael? Do you think that that's in?
I don't think so, but you never know how the rings are with these printed rings. They could always be a little.
Well, people talk about the rings. It really comes down to where the center pin is.
That is true. That is correct. If the center pin is done correctly, which I would assume it is, yeah, it doesn't look like it's in to me. Oh. People think, the chat thinks it's out, so.
The center pin's perfect.
Mike says the center pin is perfect, so. And it has gone by, signaling that the red is out. That will be 2 points for Mike McEwen after the first end. Some updates for our other sheets. We have Park scoring 1 on sheet 1. We have Dunstone taking a deuce in the first end on sheet 3 against Brunner. We have a blank end on sheet 5 in the Botcher and Slaczynski game. And Sturmey puts up a 4 in the first end against Nobert on sheet 6.
All right, here we are. And number 2 starting off, and with McEwen getting his 2 points, he's just going to come straight into the house. We do have 2 more draws left today here at the Okotoks Curling Club. And just a reminder, if you are in the greater Okotoks area, you can watch the remainder of the day for $20. And you get to view 6 games at once. We have full draws. That's 6 games going per draw for the remainder of the day. We don't start reducing the number of games till tomorrow as teams get eliminated.
Loved our game this morning. Loved talking about McDonald's.
Getting started early here with the corner guard here.
Yeah, Maeda's going straight into the corner guard. He's not going to chase that rock in the house. He wants to generate a minimum of 2 points here.
Yeah, he's trying to keep the game close here. Put some points on the board early.
Yeah, giving up 2 in the first end, that's going to happen quite a bit. You can't get too panicked over that.
No, there's still lots of game left, so. But from what I saw from them last night, they definitely know how to draw. So they want to play a little more aggressive. This McEwen team, they like to hit, so this is going to be a very interesting game.
And they've stacked their rocks, so they've got their 2 draws. Maeda electing to go in here, not going to play the second guard. Going to come right around the corner. Be pretty aggressive call at this stage in the game to put another corner guard up and leave the 2 rocks where they are.
They're not too concerned about going super hard for their deuce right now. I think they're just trying to go for that soft deuce, have a chance to bail when necessary.
That's a great draw, just above the tee line, right behind the guard. And McEwen's going to just guard this up. So we're into a good end here.
Danny wants the mic a little closer.
Perfect.
Just trying to
Across center a little.
guard
You're
this.
crossing though.
Yeah, neither team is backing away here. They're both comfortable placing their rocks. Here we're going to have the first hit. Now, one thing they have to be afraid of is running that center line guard, that as it hits that rock in the top of the 12-foot, that it doesn't roll onto their own yellow here.
Yeah, that yellow that they threw is in a really good spot, so they don't want to mess with it right now.
Looking like they might cross nose just a hair. There they go. Oh, look
What a
at
shot.
that. A triple, and they've left 2 corner guards. I'm guessing we're going to see.
You could squeeze through.
Yeah, this will be interesting. So when he
The
says
better
squeeze
shot
through,
might
what he
be
means,
just to do this. Yeah.
if you notice,
Try to make
one of
it.
those yellow rocks is a little deeper than the other. If you hit the one that's a little deeper first, you
You like that?
actually come off the back of the one that's a little higher, and the rock comes into the house. And you may end up getting all 3 that way. Looks like he's just electing to do the double peel. I think that was the call as opposed to the run back.
Yeah, I think that, or if he hits it thick, he can kind of roll into another center guard as well.
We're going to kick him in.
Oh, that was danger. I think he's going to be okay, though.
Wow.
I was worried about Hayden.
That was weird. Okay.
Okay, got a little caught up on the way that rock reacted.
They rolled a little too far, the shooter did. If he was on the center line, he might have forced them to have to play on something. But right now, they're just electing to draw behind and use that as another corner guard.
Yeah, you do prefer the guards when they're your own color, but you take them any way you can get them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Lock it. Lock it.
There they are trying to get that rock to get a little extra curl.
For this shooter, they want it to be even or higher than the open one, so they don't leave a double.
Even was the preferred call. Even being higher, that's the tolerance. However, with Team McEwen's run back ability, even if the yellow rock was higher, you could probably expect a run back and attempt at a run back double. Now they're just figuring out how. They know they want to remove a yellow. They're figuring out the best way to do it. Go straight for the yellow, run it straight back, or do you angle the red back onto the side yellow?
I think you're right.
They're going to run it. It's pretty precise shot. There's a lot of separation. That's only about a halfway guard.
Yeah.
You got to hit that perfectly on the nose. Even if you catch it and roll out, it's not a bad result.
Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard.
Just caught it.
Caught it, rolled over to the center.
That's a good spot to roll.
Yeah, I think Maeda's still going to use that. They don't mind coming around center.
Nice.
Now, with that rock being a little closer, it does make that keeping the 2 rocks in the ring as even as possible, meaning their depth in the house, to make that double as hard as possible. They're sweeping this early. They're concerned that this might curl, and it is.
It's really curling.
That's going to be. I don't know if that. It's very light too. I don't know if that. He just threw it that light.
Looks like he just threw it light.
Or if they got into some a fresh patch in the ice, but
I think we were out a little further on this other path. Like the whole first end, they played that other side of the sheet, so I just don't think they really communicated that enough.
And this really turns the end around. This gives McEwen the opportunity to really turn the end around here.
If he gets a hit and roll and ends up behind those 2 center guards, he's actually in a pretty good position to steal.
Colton Flash attempting to. Yeah, well, they got
ちょっと緩かった。
coming out wide there.
And now it gives them an opportunity to actually use those center guards. Now it's at the time in the end where they should use the center guards now. This one also looks a little late. They're going on this pretty early.
They are going on it early, and it's curling on them.
It's in that same path that we just saw them throw it light in. So
Yeah, they. Oh, there they go.
really well
Great.
swept.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweepers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's keep on that one.
Let's go, bud.
Okay, so this was
Yeah.
like basically like pin.
Yeah.
So you probably have to be up to here.
I like that, Mike. Yeah. They'll come in there late, right?
Yeah, we have to be like to get around that. You got to be in this area.
You really do, yeah. If you're close to that, it's.
I'm on the H. You're crunching it.
So they're just talking about they might be playing a little bit more of a different line. So might be a bit of a fresher path out there.
Oh, lay it in there somewhere where he's gonna at least. I'm gonna be finished. I'm not worried about that. Draw the button. Speed.
Mike McEwen throwing now.
I
He's,
like it. Yep.
And the intern.
Play it.
Still
Wait
out there.
only.
Looks like they like it. Might be a little heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy. What? All right, I like that. Sorry, guys. Fuck.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't think I threw it that hard.
And it slides to the back of the house. 4-second shot. So Maeda does not have to pay any attention to that. And this is always an option. I mean, Maeda could elect to go to the wings and leave McEwen an easy hit.
Yeah, the
Just
danger.
set up to 2.
The danger with drawing there is if you go deep, you could, if you're ever in the back 4, back button, you leave a freeze, and that gets McEwen out of a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah. The other option is if you're just a little wide, you could also leave McEwen a hit and roll, quiet way to hit and roll and behind cover, which could also handcuff Maeda there, prevent him from scoring even. Now they're, with that rock and the kind of biting the top of the 8-foot there, does not leave them a lot of room to come around. They don't want to rub on that yellow rock.
No, you don't want to leave any opportunity for McEwen to get rid of both those yellows.
So they're taking a little less ice than they're. It looks like he's taking less ice than he gave his third for those draws at cross center. Well, one ended up as a very high guard.
This is the third rock we've seen in this path. This could mean that it's going to be a little more warmed up and a little more predictable.
He's got a healthy rotation on that, so that's going to help it carry in the early part of the.
It'll just help it delay the break point.
Yeah, and the sweepers haven't touched this yet. They gave it a little clean early, but they're just watching it. It doesn't need any help for weight. And this may end up right next to McEwen's rock there. Okay. It is second shot, but it does give McEwen the opportunity, as you talked about. It freeze.
I think you do. Yeah, you know the. Yeah. Let's go, Mikey.
Looking at it freeze, going at it from the other side, taking the turn he just threw.
Yeah, that's interesting. He could have played the out turn that he just saw, but he did just play this turn, so he should know how it reacts and how it runs.
Yeah, if he just throws that next shot about 2 feet, 60 centimeters lighter than his previous one, he's going to have a great shot.
Yeah, he knows the path. He just threw it.
And also the sweepers have just seen it too.
Yeah,
so they can judge it.
It's a little tighter than he was on his first one.
He's a little tighter than the first one was, and the sweepers have jumped this. Like they feel that this is light. He is curling a lot.
He's almost on top of the.
They're gonna have a tough time getting by that yellow rock. I know he has crashed on it. However, shot at the moment.
He's left a hit.
He had the right weight. I mean, that would have easily gotten to T line, if not beyond.
It's 15. It was perfect weight. So the pretty
open hit for 3 here. Just can't be wide.
Pretty straightforward nose hit. Little inside rolls, not terrible. The final stone here of the second end.
Of this A qualifier at the ATB Classic in Okotoks. He's definitely not wide on this. He's going to have a hard time sticking around. And missed opportunity for 3, but he does get a deuce, tie the game up. Maeda McEwen tied after 2.
Stay tuned. There will be an interview with our sponsor, ATB. We'll be back with the next end in a minute.
Well, jumping in here for a quick interview, I'm happy to present our title sponsor, the local manager of the branch. Chad, welcome to our event.
Thank you so much, Mike. Happy to be here.
You know what? We can't state enough how important it is, the partnership we've struck up with ATB here, and how valuable it's been for the last 3 years that we just couldn't. We had to get you on. Thank you in person for being part of our family here at Okotoks, and really glad you're part of the community.
Yeah, you know what? We're happy to be a part and being a pillar in Okotoks here and throughout Alberta. It's super important that we connect with the individuals in our community and we hear from them. And not only that, I personally believe we have the ownership of giving back to our community in any way that we can. And you know, this being an international event and having some of the top curlers in the world out here, it's very exciting. We're grateful to be here.
Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you for sure. Have you been able to take in some of the action a little bit?
You know what I have? I was here a bit yesterday and watching some of the qualifying and finals today, and I got to say I started off, I'm new to curling, so I didn't have a whole big of an idea of what was going on, but
that just must make your mom disappointed, eh? She's big in curling.
Well, she's here now, so I think it's filling that gap for her.
Yeah, Chad's mom and his aunt are members here at the Okotoks Curling Club, so they're already part of this community. And, You know, Chad, like I said, is new to ATB, but we're glad to get to know you and have you here. And do you guys have any other programs in the community you're offering right now that people want to know about?
Yeah, you know, we have a lot of community engagement and financial literacy events that we have on the books and that we're working towards to help our youth getting into the high schools and prepare them for what's next, especially in this tough climate. And coming up in October, we're running a few Business 101 events for small business clients and small businesses in Okotoks to kind of give them a view of how ATB looks at small businesses and lending and introduction to our partners. So there's a lot in the pipeline, which is very exciting.
Great. Well, again, Chad, you know, I won't keep you too long. I know you got to get back, but thank you very much for your support here of our event. And it's been a great 3 years. We're hoping to extend it for a few more. And, you know, having you guys around has been excellent. So,
thank you.
And you'll be back later in the weekend?
Absolutely. We'll be here tomorrow and Sunday for Trophy. And I think we owe a big shout out to yourself, Mike, for putting it together and making sure this ice is top notch for everybody.
Well, we got lucky. I just surround myself with smart people.
Yeah, so. There you go. Very modest.
Thanks again, ATB, for your title sponsorship. And we'll throw it back to the game and let Chad go get back to doing whatever he was doing, heading back to work maybe.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God. You got to take an afternoon off.
I know. I'm thinking about it.
Okay, thanks, everybody, for tuning in. If you get a chance, support ATB because we do. I know I'm a banker at ATB, and my wife is actually employed by ATB, so, you know, we like to have it in the family.
Keep the relationship going.
Exactly. Thanks for coming.
Thanks so much, Mike. Appreciate it.
All right, everybody enjoy the rest of the game.
Whoa! Whoa! Distance then. Distance. It's got a chance. No?
This is.
Same. Okay. Same shot. Yeah. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, flash. Go. Go. Come on. I should have called sooner. Might be okay.
Okay.
Fine, the center's open. That's right. Hey. Wonder about this. Yeah. Board. Clean. Curl. 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 Well, okay. Right in the nose. Oh, yeah, poker. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Okay, 15, eh? Clean down. Clean. A bit flush. Wait, close. It's heavy. Four. Oh, whoa, whoa. Clean. Whoa. No, can't. Whoa. Can't. Cannot. Whoa. Yeah, go, 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 go. Okay. Here. 아니 왕.
Back again here at the ATB Classic here from Okotoks, Alberta. Third end of play here in this A qualifier matchup between Mike McEwen and Team Maeda from Japan. Some updates from the other sheets of play. Rob Johnson takes 3 against Park on sheet 1. Dunstone has stole 1 in the second end against Team Brunner. Adams has a 2-1 lead over Anton Hood from New Zealand. And it is now 4-1 on sheet 6. Sturmey in the lead. Perfect weight on that shot there. Kewen's in a little bit of trouble here. Looks like he's going to have to play the freeze. I don't think he has any way of getting rid of that yellow rock at the moment. Let's listen in.
Nope. So I still don't have anything. I don't think I can move it and stay. But there's only this much. Oh boy. If I go, I can't draw here. But that's death. That's steal a 2 written all over it. If I go here. He makes that, I have like no shot.
So you want to stay on this angle? Just straight draw there then?
Is it crazy to come off that? Like with is that nuts coming off this with board into it? This draw is, he makes that, we're talking steal too. Still can't score. I still won't be able to score.
He's looking at his best possibility to score here.
I might be able to get shot.
He really doesn't want to give up a steal.
Maybe.
It's hard to get shot here with the position of that yellow rock. And it's also, he doesn't want to make it easy for it to be removed. If he draws...
Yeah, but even if I did, it just is going to line up. If he can, like if he can get under on, then I'm playing that for hopefully.
If he draws to the corner, the angles aren't very good for him. And
then he just guards it.
He was talking about coming
and then
off.
I got it for what?
He was talking about coming off the other rock there with Colton Flash's broom. But he's also thinking that that's his only option to score, so he's going to try and leave that for his last.
Anything heavy is disaster.
It's just a straight draw. We probably won't get shot at the out, but whatever. I mean, like the end mic. The girl's in there. Like this is.
The out there's good finish. There's enough.
The nice thing is if you do get the intern and you move this a hair, he's coming in, he's sitting right there, and you have a double.
If you play the end.
With the end. Yeah, if you can get right to the base of it on the end. Like
oh God.
Then he's playing this. He's right here.
Yeah, that's right. You can never get under it, right? Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, he's gonna be slamming into it right here, and then you got.
If I can get right there, maybe that is shot.
I mean, he just got.
I know he was a little artistic, but yeah, okay.
So they've elected to play the draw. They have to be frozen on the yellow. It's looking like they're playing in that in-turn path that we saw them play the last end. Looks like they're taking it a little wider, so it could be a little fresher. So the sweepers will be used on this shot. Mike McEwen now on his first rock of the third end. Sweepers are not on it right now. They signaling that it's a little heavy.
Curl.
Colton Flash now trying to make it curl.
Curl.
Ends up being a little heavy.
Sorry.
Not an ideal spot there for McEwen. Team Meta can now draw to the top of their own stone, making it really difficult for McEwen to even have a look at scoring here. Take the time now to introduce our two teams here. We have Team Mike McEwen from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, comprised of skip Mike McEwen, third Colton Flash, second Kevin Marsh, and lead Dan Marsh. And from Katami, Japan, we have Team Meta with, I apologize in advance, Tekum Meta, Yuryu Kamikawa, Hiroki Maeda, and Issei Nakahara. Playing the draw now in the same path that Mike just threw his in, so they've just seen this. They should know the path. Looking really nice here. curl a bit.
Nice out.
Perfect placement. Making it hard for McEwen to score now.
Yeah. Okay. Shouldn't do much.
Very, very well done. Very well communicated. Very, very well done team shot by Team Maida there.
Intern smooth peel. Yeah, it's thirdish. Thirdish thin half. Should be pretty straight.
Last stone of the third end, Mike McEwen looking to score here. They're going the peel. And it looks like it is a steal of 1 for Team Maida here in the end of the third end. We will take a short break and we will return for the fourth end of play here at this A qualifier game at the ATB Okotoks Classic.
Are they? Oh.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind from pre-seed to post-harvest. You can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you and your farm ahead of the curve. Grow with us at victorycanola.com.
For 90 years, Princess Auto has seen your big picture. And for 90 years, we've had the ideas and the tools to help you discover new perspectives. Because for 90 years, we've known that nothing's better than finding ways to make stuff work. Princess Auto, ideas, tools.
Welcome back to the fourth end of play here at the A qualifier matchup between Team McEwen and Team Maida here in the ATB Okotoks Classic.
Almost to my feet. Okay. Good. Yeah.
Last end, Team Maida ended up with a steal of 1.
Yeah.
McEwen now has the hammer playing the red stones, with Maida playing the yellow stones.
Yeah, top it. No. Close. Got close.
Rim. Gotta hope this doesn't click.
Top.
No, yeah, curl. Nope. Okay.
Little fun fact about the event this year. There's 24 teams in the event, and 11 of them are from out of Canada. 3 of them from Japan. So a great showing from. Ah, there it is. Yes, teams from China, Netherlands, Japan, Germany, Korea, New Zealand, Switzerland, and of course Canada. Great showing from the game. The game certainly is growing. It's a great thing to see.
Hard! Whoa! Yep! Yep! Whoa!
Good.
Really nice shot by Kevin Marsh clearing out the front there. He did, however, leave a center guard, but it is their own color. They're attempting the hit and roll, try and use the stone that Team McEwen had left up. Rolling to the outside. McEwen electing to play the hit and roll underneath. They're just discussing whether they want to play it behind the corner or behind the center. Now McEwen has hammer. They have the option. Underneath the center guard's pretty aggressive call at this stage of the end. Looks like they're gonna play behind the corner guard here, keep the play away from the center.
Hard, gotta go then. Good throw, Kev. Good
Ends
weight.
up just not rolling far enough.
Good.
Giving a teammate the opportunity to hit and roll behind cover. Maida wants without the hammer. They want to keep the play. They want to keep the play in towards the center and make it hard for McEwen to score. And they have they were trying to roll behind the corner here. McEwen will now attempt to play around here again. It is edge on edge, but with the way the ice curls, they should be able to throw just hack weight, which should allow them to have enough curl to roll behind the guard. Here's Colton Flash now.
Clean! Yep! Whoa! Yep! Whoa! Curl! Curl!
Yes.
Curl! Shit, sorry, Colton.
Just on the nose there. It looks like it was
Looks like it wants to.
just didn't curl quite enough. Looked like he had the right weight.
Jack!
Teammate now trying to roll behind cover. Looks like the first team to roll behind cover here will have the advantage in this end. And it just poked out the other side, giving McEwen a look at the stone here. Cold Flash on his last here.
Hard! Hard! Whoa! Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Shot. Hi, boy.
Colton actually skipped his own rink for
Throw.
the last couple seasons. He
Real good. Nicely done, sir.
won the provincials in Saskatchewan in 2022 and had a great run at the Brier in Lethbridge. Just narrowly losing a 3-4 game to Brad Gushu, who was playing with 3 at the time. He joined up with Mike McEwen this season. Like a pretty straightforward back and forth end here. Each team trying to hit and roll. Actually make a really nice shot there behind the guard, but with the way the
Saturday throw.
ice is playing,
Normal runner.
I can almost chase that.
I think I can make that with the end. I think I can make that. I can make that roll.
He's just talking about he thinks with his intern usually Mike
that
throws
nice
with the
halfway.
with the tuck delivery,
It's got to
and
be decent half.
usually
Just half.
their interns seem to curl just a little more. So he's saying with his intern, he might be able to
Run,
get
actually,
it.
looks
It
a
looks pretty
little-
dead buried. So
A little more appealing, maybe. I think that in comes in there though enough, right? Okay, just half.
hack weight. They've been playing hack weight for the majority of the end, so they've seen this spot a few times, so they should know it. Mike McEwen now won the bronze medal at the 2017 Brier and lost the trials final to Kevin Cooey in 2017.
Okay, clean. Whoa, curl. Gotta go. Looks heavy.
Oh.
I mean, unforced error there from McEwen. Throwing it a little heavy. Does poke the yellow out of cover, but this gives teammate a chance to draw around the guard, giving McEwen a tough look at scoring again. It's
半分見えてないぐらい。ちょっと触る感じ。
They're just discussing where the best place to put this stone is. They have an opportunity to steal. They've secured a force, meaning that McEwen can only score 1, which is the goal of the end for the team without hammer. So now they're just trying to figure out the best spot to leave this to make scoring difficult. Team made his last stone of their last of the 4th end here. Just looking to drop top 12 depth. Looks like it's going to come down to their own. They want a little bit of separation between the stones here, and so that's a good spot there. That makes the out-turn draw unavailable to McEwen, and he's actually forced now to play this wide draw to try and grab a piece of the button to score.
Okay, park it on the tee.
They haven't played this line in a little while, so. But they do know it, as they did play this in the 2nd end.
Touch more. We don't need to be hitting the center line.
Last stone of the fourth end here. Mike McEwen looking to put it on the tee line to score 1.
Line's good. Room! Good. Room! You're fine. You're fine. Good for weight. Or line, sorry. Line's good. Oh, I got a little heavy still. Beauty.
And he rests it right on the tee line. Clutch draw by Mike McEwen to score 1 point here in the fourth end. We'll be right back after a short break here from Okotoks, Alberta.
Literally.
For 90 years, Princess Auto has seen your big picture. And for 90 years, we've had the ideas and the tools to help you discover new perspectives. Because for 90 years, we've known that nothing's better than finding ways to make stuff work. Princess Auto. Ideas, tools.
The reason we trust Western Sales with our business is the people. I'm sure that there's 100 years experience coming out of that shop. We trust them because we do a CMI on our combine and on our tractor. When our equipment comes out of Western Sales, it's going to be good, because if it's not, they send us another combine, they send us another tractor. And we're not naive to the fact that that probably costs them a lot of money. So we just know that the service that we're getting at Western Sales is above par to everybody else.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the live coverage of the ATB Classic from Okotoks, Alberta, Canada. We are watching the A side qualifier. This is Team McEwen from Saskatchewan, Canada versus Team Maida from Japan. It's been a pretty tight game so far here. Lots of great shots made. And these next 4 ends are going to shape up to be very entertaining.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Actually, like, curl it around it. Ooh, that's a good shot. Real good. Colt!
Maida electing to keep it open up the front here. McEwen putting some stones in good spots, so they don't want they want the center open here with hammer. Yeah. McEwen's looking to steal here.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Your line's good. Once it's by, Colt. Once it's by, Colt. Go, buddy.
I'm going to draw around the
Nice shot.
pile here.
That's a good shot.
It's in a really good spot there.
Beauty.
Maida's going to have to make a decision here. Yep. Looks like they're going to be in bail mode. Looks like the red is shot stone. So they're going to just look to kind of clear up the front here. Try and leave themselves a shot. Looks like they're going to have a little discussion here. We'll let you listen in. Looks like they're going to play a little aggressive here, actually. They're going to play the corner freeze here on the red, I think with the idea that they can use that later to open up the scoring area.
Yeah.
I think they're going to switch gears here and go into more of a aggressive matchup. They're going to attempt to Teammate enjoys drawing, so I think they're gonna play to their strengths here and use some of the lighter weight finesse shots, if you will. Just over curls a bit. Doesn't end up in a bad spot here. McEwen now going to discuss if they also might want to.
I don't know that there's anything else for us to do.
They have to play that hit and roll.
You can't let them smack that. Freeze it in there.
His concern is they can use that yellow they just threw as something to run.
Never could thin that. We're in big shit. Do you try to make this? Throw a BB right here? Yeah, that's
Not getting rid of the problem rocks right now are those 2 yellows at the top 12. They can, teammate can use those to their advantage. So McEwen just wants to try and take away any opportunity with those yellows. Some updates from our other sheets of play. On sheet 6, Sturmey has a commanding 7-2 lead against Team Nobert. On sheet 5, one of our other A qualifier games, it is tied at 2. Botcher had stole one in the 4th against Slachinski. On sheet 4, it is Adams is up 4-1 against Team Hood from New Zealand.
Hard. One.
And he gets a bonus, actually removing the other yellow in play. A nice shot from Colton Flash.
even better.
Teammate now electing to remove the stones, probably looking towards a blank end now. And they make a good shot, moving the stones away from the center.
Yeah, you threw it, and you got the feel. Hold it. Yeah. Right on the button, eh? Okay, let's go, bud.
Electing to now use that stone in the center as a guard. Keep the play. McEwen wants to keep the play towards the center here. Trying to generate a steal.
I think it's really close.
Run!
Whoa.
That's good.
You're fine. Whoa.
Clean. That's a weight.
Yeah.
Really good. Line's good. Still a curl. I think not deep.
They put it in a good spot. They don't want it deep to give teammate a freeze. They are going to freeze on top to give themselves an opportunity to use it on a future shot.
Yes. So that's that.
They're on it pretty early here.
Go! Line again.
And they just come up a little light here. It's still not in a bad position. It could prove difficult for the McEwen team here. They might have to deal with it. They can probably play that hit and roll.
Then he's running this.
Or you mean like here versus here?
I think you plant
Freeze
it.
it? Yeah.
You actually don't go for space. You go right there. Okay. I'm looking at right there to plant that on it.
Awesome center.
McEwen can plant this on
I
their
don't think
own.
you want space. Like, 'cause space means Like if you're space, he can run this. Like I think you try to put it here, so he's gotta plant this one. If he doesn't plant it,
Again, yeah.
right?
McEwen looking to put this right on his own in order to not leave an easy run double. He's trying to generate a steal here. He's in a good position for it. We now have Mike Libis joining us on the stream.
Hi, Michael. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
Good. Why can't I hear us?
I can hear you.
Oh, you can. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There we
No,
go.
we're inside edge.
You did a heck of a job by yourself here, bud.
Oh, thank you.
Even though I never listened to a word, but I'm sure it was awesome. I think Dan forgot to come back.
Dan did forget to come back. Mike McEwen in his first here.
This is a close game here, eh? Tied 3 now.
Yeah, there's been some great shots played.
And Mata got the hammer back here, so they've battled their way back. Gotta go. What are they calling here? Just coming around?
Yeah, they're just trying to sit on top of their own one here to try and generate a steal. It's been pretty good so far.
Yep. No, you're not. Yeah, we are. Yep, curl it. Whoa. That's a pretty good spot.
It's a good spot. It's gonna be hard for them to remove both of those with a run back.
That's a good spot.
That's a great shot right on the top 4.
On it, then space is good.
They could try the double off the wings, but that's risky.
It's pretty flat. You have to throw a lot of weight.
The whole time was going bite the fork.
But Dan was here.
Look at you. You're doing audio, commentating by yourself. You're on fire here, kid.
Doing my job.
Bruno's not helping you one bit over there.
Nope.
No, he just left him over here to die. Hey, thanks, Bruno. Oh, wait, it's a little dramatic. Sorry. Okay, drown. Okay, they're going to play the run back here, it looks like. And they make a lot of these, hey?
Yeah, they've been really precise. Their finesse game has been on point today.
Really?
And from yesterday, from what I saw yesterday too, it's been.
Well, they won a huge game against Cooey yesterday, and now they got to play Mike McEwen. So, welcome to the big time.
Yeah, well, and they're really proving themselves.
Look at this. I would say that worked out pretty good.
It's a very nice shot. Got their shooter to stick around shot.
Well, exactly. They're actually sitting first and third.
And McEwen's gonna have to make a play. He's gonna have to make a hit and roll here. But with the way the ice is, no hit and roll is that safe.
Oh, you can chase a lot of rocks, eh?
Yeah.
But you got to hit, and you have to stick around, or you're going to all of a sudden give up a deuce.
Yeah, he would not be very happy with that. He's got to switch gears here from generating a steal now to just worrying about forcing them to 1.
You could roll a little, but you can't roll a lot. They'll have the double for 2. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Will they take on the double? That's the question, I guess.
Well, after that shot, I think
Yeah,
I don't think they're scared.
It's not a good situation if he makes it for us, though. Like the force is really good here. So you can roll a rock, but.
Mike McEwen here delivering his final stone.
I'm gonna throw board. Yeah, right in the beat.
Oh, we're going to go for a nose hit here, just trying to get the force.
Mike McEwen spending most of his career out of Manitoba is
Clean that, clean!
now in Saskatchewan.
I know. We went from Manitoba, Ontario, now to Saskatchewan.
Clean! Nice shot, Mikey.
There you go.
Nice.
Playing the nose hit, which it's difficult for Team Mata here to score 2.
Definitely probably no 2 in play now. They're going to be looking to draw for their 1.
Good.
Yeah,
or
Yeah.
hit and roll for
Right.
their one, or
Do that
whatever
all
they
I
feel
want.
comfortable with. I always like throwing
I was
draws in
about to
this
say
situation.
they should
but
just play the draw. The draw.
you only have to draw the 8 foot.
Really, this is
Looks
wild.
like they're gonna play the hint.
We're gonna play a little hit flop.
Hammer and 6.
A nose hit is probably not good enough. Nose hit won't be good enough. They definitely have to roll a little bit into the 8 foot.
Yeah, a little inside roll here is what they're looking for.
Look at this. Thank you for the coverage. The video is on par with national TV coverage. Best I've seen on YouTube. And thanks to the commentary. The curling is also great. Yeah, well, we don't really worry about the curling all the time.
Last stone of the 5th end here, looking for a hit and roll. The score is 1 point.
Michael Keenan and I have a great voice. We have a great faces for radio, so.
They don't need the face for radio.
That's right. Oh, they got a roll here. Oh, there's the mistake without the draw.
And it looks like it might be a
Looks
steal.
like one red.
One.
Dead-Eye Deb McLaren would tell us for sure.
It's red.
Yeah, we're
It's
going
red.
red. Yeah, red
It's
all
red.
the way. Never a doubt.
Never a doubt.
Well, that turned around. Well, to be honest with you, Skip made a great shot. Coach will probably talk to them after that game. I thought they probably should have played the draw. Just had to touch the 8 foot.
Yeah, I think the draw was, I think, honestly, the easier shot in that
Yeah.
scenario. Yeah,
I agree.
they might have just not known the path, but
We get a lot of viewers from Japan here when we get the Nada team on.
they do.
I don't know if that's yours.
It's not mine.
The reason we trust Western Sales with our business is the people. I'm sure that there's 100 years experience coming out of that shop. We trust them because we do a CMI on our combine and on our tractor. When our equipment comes out of Western Sales, it's going to be good, because if it's not, they send us another combine, they send us another tractor. And we're not naive to the fact that that probably costs them a lot of money. So we just know that the service that we're getting at Western Sales is above par to everybody else.
All right, here we are with some 6th end action here. And McEwing starting off with the center line guard. Maeda playing the corner again. They're going to go hard for 2 here, being 1 down with. They're going to want to score.
They're going to want to score the multiple here.
Yes.
I want to get ahead.
Yeah.
McEwen's goal here is force or steal.
Up it. Wait,
So they're going with the
Fine,
off-center
really
guard
good.
here.
Still going.
Might over curl.
It's still a little past you.
That's a new thing with the no tick rule.
Here.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah. Shoot. Sorry. Over bust on him by a little, but
I think you wanted it to curl that much.
still good.
Yeah.
Actually, finished more.
Thank you, Klaus, for the kind words there. Maeda trying to come around the corners here. We'd be happy to use that guard that McEwen left there, but it looks like they're
Finish in there, I
it's
think.
gonna finish. It might just be a little light, a little higher in the house that they probably want this. They're carrying it pretty good. Rock's going to be about half exposed there, definitely accessible for McEwen.
We go with those finesse hack weight shots. Those are it's easy for them to get in there now.
The other thing to keep in mind is they're going to be throwing this rock through their own guard, so there's no concern about them removing it, so they can play pretty aggressive here.
Yeah, they're looking like they're playing a little bit more weight.
Yeah, this is just a board weight shot here.
Whoa. Curl. Curl.
And it's girls looking for a little bit of a roll off this.
Roll to the
Real good.
just poking out the end there, but
Yeah,
it came back.
Kind of spun back, and it is showing a sliver on the side that they want it to show, on the side that's not on the same side as those corner guards.
Yeah, make it hard for them to roll back in again.
Sweet, man. Yeah, I got a little English on the back this way.
Selecting to play the peel.
And we do have our first result on this draw. On sheet 6, Sturmey has defeated Nobert. So that ends Nobert's run
Top button, I think.
in the 2023 ATB Okotoks Classic here.
Okay, boys, put it on the button.
So looking to draw
That a little too much.
just above T
Line's perfect.
behind the guards here.
Real nice line.
Close down the scoring area as much as possible.
Line's good. Yeah. Depth. Far as you can take that.
Talking about depth, they want it as deep as possible to try and close down that scoring area as much as possible.
I believe Maeda called for a freeze here.
And they're probably going to play it a little more aggressive now. It's that time of the end.
This might be a situation where Maeda is actually would prefer to score one rather than blank.
Yeah, they have the hammer in the U-ends, so
Yeah. You blank here, and then a blank is good here if you're going to blank. The next end is the way a lot of teams approach this, so they may as well try and score. They got the
good shot
They did
there.
get the freeze that they called.
Come around guard though, like tight guard?
You ever just guard it?
Talking about the guard, which makes their shot rock. They want to keep it that way for as long as possible.
Like lock it on guard. Like yeah.
More? Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
can't.
let's
You can
right here.
face that right now.
Yeah.
The ice are taking. It looks like the ice is holding up very well.
Oh, it's not. Whoa, down.
Still, the speed still looks good.
The line's pretty good.
There. We're to the yellow one.
Can we go around it?
Yep, we can go around
We're
it.
going around.
All right.
Go around it. Yep. Curl.
There.
Curl.
As you heard, it was a little deeper than they had originally called, so this is plan B here, coming around the guard. It accomplishes the same thing.
Yeah, it ended
It's
up,
actually it's kind of better than what they called. It was just a little more challenging than what they called, but they got the result.
ended up in a great spot. It prevents Team Mata from running their own color in. So, good result. Good shot by Colton Flash.
Run back here. Either wants to have access to that rock that they threw for a freeze.
Just catches it on the wrong side.
Kind of interesting. Because it does completely expose that yellow rock now.
Yeah, so I think McEwen's going to have to play the guard.
Think you're putting it here?
You want to play a safe turn though? Yeah.
They have to be really deliberate about where they put this guard.
Yeah. Right now, Maeda's in a situation where
a little less.
they're one shot away from scoring two. They have an They have a shot. Two is in play for them right now, and McEwen wants to take that away.
Yeah. If they put this guard in a good spot, it's going to be hard for them to score two.
Screen.
Yeah, we can.
Play. Gotta hold it.
Going for a real high guard here. The concern is that it might over curl. They just want it just over the hog line, just over the center line.
Oh shit, it's high. Whoa. Wow.
I think I left it just a little too high.
Yeah, McEwen didn't seem happy with that.
The high guard on with the way this ice curls, a high guard is almost not a guard.
Trying this angle run here, so they're trying to hit yellow onto red.
They might be able to stick the other yellow too, which is interesting.
Oh,
very close.
Yeah, and they called to get it to curl a little bit. Wasn't necessary. Over curled on them a little bit.
Yeah, I think they just got caught in that inside path there a little bit.
Kind of misread that one.
But there's actually a lot of.
McEwen has a opportunity now to put up a better guard.
It's a really good result if you make it.
Oh, because he's taking away that.
Takes away the whole and takes away that. Can you ever make this out turn?
Colton Flash.
Turn through that hole.
Saying a well-placed guard here can kind of take away a lot of options for Maeda. And they have the shot that's similar to the one they just tried, which is raising that yellow onto yellow to remove red.
Yeah, I think that's their shot they're going to play. That gives Team Maeda the best result.
Of course, right now, without a guard, they can just
I don't
kind of
think
come
I can
through the guards with a quiet hit and just go directly onto yellow. They don't need to raise that.
Yeah, I think they're really trying to decide if they want to pursue the steal hard, or if they want to just if they're content with the force.
Just get like this from the line, essentially.
Yeah. Okay, so we're on this side of the line, so we don't want to split center. right there. Is that enough ice, Mike?
I don't want to over bucket. Is that more? Well, that would be like.
That would be
like pretty much draw the pin ice.
That's what you take, right? Is that what you took in the fourth in?
So maybe it's like right there.
Playing the same path that they've played in
This is still same speed too.
2 ends ago.
That's good.
Just trying to decide exactly what they where they want to put this stone.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a slow slide.
McEwen concerned this side might be a little slower.
I think he's just a hair further out than he was on the last couple he threw in this path. They're on it. They're on it early.
He's on the line. Line fine. Line is fine.
He's playing the guard.
You're okay.
Calling for the curl.
Curl.
Mike McEwen in his first.
Clean. Clean. Clean.
It's looking pretty good. Takes away that run.
Well, the port is definitely taken away.
Good.
The draw paths are wide for that intern side.
Are they thinking they could squeeze and something happens?
Discussing maybe that red double. Don't think your shooter will stick around.
Yeah, they're motioning at different double run back options. Started off with motioning to the high corner yellow onto red. Now they're looking at red onto yellow.
That red onto yellow is long. That's gonna be difficult. They have to hit that perfectly.
There's certainly no bargains out there.
Whatever shot they have to play here, they're gonna have to make it precise and perfect to avoid a steal here.
Thank you, Darlene.
Still discussing what their best option is here. And he's looking at the long red onto yellow onto red, but it's this one's going to prove difficult. This could be.
Are we thinking that he's going red, yellow, red? Is that?
I think so. I don't think.
Leaving those frozen rocks in the house, or is he trying to go just straight back on the red and leave the yellow? Remove the shot rock.
I think he's trying to remove the shot rock, and I think worst case, like the miss, would be just the peel, and it opens it up. It's a tough shot. Team made it in their first here.
I think he's going for this angle here, but he's over the top of everything.
Yeah, just.
So McEwen's got the same decision to make. Does he just want to replace that rock, or does he want to come around, sit two?
I don't think there's a draw. I mean, it's a wide draw and a path I don't think they're very familiar with.
Of course, this is also an option, playing the tap. If you tap the yellow if you hit the yellow on the nose with a sort of a heavy draw, something that's backering weight, that yellow promotes the red rock to the button, and the yellow one itself kind of shoots out to the left.
Yeah, I think
from the overhead perspective, which doesn't line it up onto the shot rock.
And I think they're just trying to, they're just trying to look at maybe a little separation there, so it's harder for them to get rid of their rock and make it hard for them to score. I think they want to close the scoring area a little bit as much as possible.
Oh, it'll be straight. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's looking at just getting rid of everything. Of course, the yellow one can't score if it's not in.
Almost be negative.
He's looking at the force. It looks like.
Yeah, and we actually pulled it back fairly.
Mike McEwen and his last rock here in the 6th end, just trying to force them to one. Maybe thinks he can keep his shooter around behind cover.
Whoa, whoa, clear up, yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Close. Yep, whoa, whoa. It's balling.
Really good. Oh, yeah, that's really good.
Great shot by McEwen, sitting 3.
Yeah.
It's gonna force him to play the hit.
Tiny bit more roll. Yeah.
The hit for one. I think Nose gets it.
It's a straight spot.
Oh, is that straight?
Yeah, he's going with the quiet hit weight here. Of course, the other option would be coming around wide and just trying to get full 8 foot, but Maeda seems to feel more comfortable.
Yeah, we saw in the last end he did play. He needed a little roll inside, and he just nosed it. So he's obviously comfortable playing the hit. Final stone here of the 6th end. Looking to
tight on line here. I'd be sweeping this one. Got to get by that high guard. Yeah, he's good there. Yeah, he's got a nice one.
nose hit and score of 1 for team.
Score of 1, so we're tied after 6. Got a 2-end game left with McEwen having hammer.
The reason we trust Western Sales with our business is the people. I'm sure that there's 100 years experience coming out of that shop. We trust them because we do a CMI on our combine and on our tractor. When our equipment comes out of Western Sales, it's going to be good, because if it's not, they send us another combine, they send us another tractor. And we're not naive to the fact that that probably costs them a lot of money. So we just know that the service that we're getting at Western Sales is above par to everybody else.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind. From pre-seed to post-harvest, you can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you and your farm ahead of the curve. Grow with us at victorycanola.com.
All right, here we are in the 7th inning, and just going to review the scores here.
Fast slide.
Sarah would like to know what's happening in some of the other games here. So
Yeah, you saw the release. Line's good.
we'll take a quick look here in our other A qualifier,
Really
which
nice
is
line.
Dunstone and Bruner.
Really good.
After 6
If you
ends,
can nibble 4.
playing 7, Dunstone is up 4-2 over Bruner.
Good throw.
And we've got Rob Johnson trailing Park. He's down 5-3. Looks like we have a final there on sheet 4.
Adams took that one. Yeah.
Adams has eliminated Hood from New Zealand. And, of course, in the third A qualifier, we have Botcher leading Slaczynski up 5-2. Slaczynski has stolen 3 consecutive ends. Sorry, Botcher has stolen 3 consecutive ends there to go up 5-2.
Okay. Close, eh? I like it.
And back to the feature game here. Maeda McEwen tied after 6. McEwen has hammer, so you figure Maeda is really going to be going hard to either force or steal here. They do not want to give McEwen a blank and have the opportunity to be tied coming home with hammer. Of course, McEwen is sitting 2 at the moment, but Maeda just has to be a little bit patient. Don't want to get too risky, but they don't want to bring the blank into play because McEwen will take that opportunity, and with the hitting ability of that team, if it's presented to them, they'll take it.
Looking like a setup here. McEwen, I think, looking to set up for a soft deuce. Worst case, they end up with the blank. So I'm looking a little heavy here.
A little heavy, needs to make contact. Just barely rubs it, but it is second shot at the moment. It'll be interesting to see how patient Maeda wants to be, or how risky.
Yeah, at the moment, looking like McEwen's pretty comfortable here.
And McEwen, is he motioned for a guard there? No,
he's going for the peel.
He's going for the peel, okay.
He'll be happy clearing out the front a little bit here, giving him the opportunity to have a blank.
Oh, almost lost it there, left the place. McEwen just backed over that a little bit. They're going to try and figure out where the rock was. They've come to an agreement.
Just deciding what direction they want to take this end in. It's still a little early.
McEwen's not going to turn down a 3, but he's playing for the blank. He probably doesn't think he's going to be given that opportunity. He needs probably going to, if a few misses come his way, he'll go for the multiple. But I'm not even sure if he wants to right now. He probably would prefer the blank over taking 2.
Yeah, tied with coming home is quite the position to be in. looking to replace it.
Okay. Actually tapping McEwen in to sit 2. But again, this is about patience. And McEwen again, he's motioning to get rid of those guards.
Or you're ripping.
I think he's pretty happy with keeping it open. If he keeps it open, it leaves an opportunity for a blank and to score. Kevin Marsh now throwing his second stone of the 7th end.
Pretty straightforward peel here. And now with no guards, Maeda's going to have to think, do we put up another guard or do we make a play on what's in the rings?
He does have 2 of his stones in the rings, so I think he's pretty comfortable, and they've been pretty comfortable with their draw weight most of the event. So I think them drawing in there is not a bad call.
And we have another result. Park has eliminated Johnson. Rob Johnson's run at the 2023 ATB Classics in Okotoks is over. On this draw of 6, we've had 3 elimination games, 3 qualifier games. The 3 elimination games are over. The qualifiers are all still going at it.
Got some good games on the qualifiers. Very good matchups. Gonna play the draw here. Does look a little heavy. Trying to promote their own now.
Well, they now sit with 3 rocks in the rings, and
it's a good result.
potentially some jam situations there. And
McCoon's gonna have to look at making a play to kind of eliminate them from having an opportunity to steal.
And just a reminder, if you are in the greater Okotoks area, there's going to be 2
You don't
draws
need to.
left
No, you don't have to.
here today.
Like right now, this. Oh,
We got one at 4 o'clock and one at 7:30.
I mean, you could drag it though to make it clean. I think it's fun.
And those are both full draws, 6 sheets going. We got 12 games left to play after this draw today. And you can come watch it in person for $20.
You could make it with like normal.
Children get in free.
I say control.
Great curling.
Control's good.
And there's Patsy's Kitchen here as well.
Oh yeah, great food.
Make the roll.
You can't be worth it just for that.
We're just so bored if we just
Big
wanna
fan
make
of the
roll.
carrot bread.
Oh, it's very good. It is very good.
It should curl up to
So he's
inside
looking to
here, right?
make a play on these yellows here. They are kind of
weight, right?
in a danger spot for McEwen. The blank is looking unlikely now.
Board. Weight's good. Weight is good. Yep. Weight's good.
Colton Flash now throwing his first.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Lean on it. Oh.
Just misses the back
Nice
one.
weight.
Nice.
And over on the Botcher-Sachinski game, Sachinski forced to 1 and 7. They're down 2 without coming home. So Botcher up 2 with playing the 8th end.
Playing the hit now. Pulls to a really nice spot.
Oh, that's a great roll.
Kevin's gonna have to
Hey, now, maybe
figure
come
out.
like this now.
Yeah, they're coming and looking at the angles here.
Yeah, that's,
Sometimes when they're lined up like this, you know, they're not perfectly lined up, and you're trying to figure out where all these rocks are going to
hammered
go.
on the nose.
the angles are not in McEwen's
two
favor
yellows.
here at all.
Yeah.
They got to figure out.
This goes.
There's no blank anymore. It doesn't
I
look
think
like.
this goes out though.
Yeah, so as that, you hit that top yellow rock, obviously goes on to the other yellow.
You see anything else?
It's the red. Red goes on to
Red in the
red,
nose?
but you're trying to figure out where those angles actually go.
Good.
Like, does that red that's
Oh, if
on
you
the button,
this-
does it end up hitting the back yellow?
I think the drag effect comes into play too. Like they have to hit it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think they're looking at hitting it
I
on
want
the
to roll
center
out of the
line
way
side.
so that our draw's open.
Are you throwing the?
Oh, yeah. What's the goal
Which
here? I
turn
guess,
you
is-
throwing?
Make the intern peel and just peel him. Like that.
Yeah.
Or the out turn might get better action.
We're just talking about what
Would.
turn to play.
Would.
depending-
For
The
sure.
the action that they're talking about is how the rocks
Agreed.
react to when they're hit. And if you play
Just whatever
the
you.
one turn will keep the rocks a little higher, and one turn will shoot them a little more. So they're just trying to figure out what
Well, it's
turn gives
almost
them
a
the
nose.
best action.
It's almost.
I thought you were getting it there.
No. Well, peel. You want to make sure that goes. Right. It's right, and it's like it's hitting it on here. So like.
I think so. I think you can get it going. Let's out turn.
Okay.
You see McEwen sweeping the top of the house there. He's fully expecting that top yellow to be gone when this is done. The question
Right in
is,
the middle of the rock?
the biggest question they had is what is going to happen?
Yep.
Where does that rock that's on the button, the red rock, is it going on to yellow?
Yeah, that's interesting. And where's the middle yellow going to go? I don't think it goes anywhere. He can throw it hard though.
Oh. I don't know. No. Oh, stuff's happening. That's still a good result. I think.
And there you go. They're left with 2 red.
Still a good result there, actually.
Yeah.
Kind of. The drag effect did come into play. That yellow did not go anywhere though, so they're still faced with.
Yep.
Might have left them a double actually.
But you see that rock that was on the button hit the yellow and stayed in the rings. And that was the
Yeah.
part that they were sort of wondering about. They weren't sure. They knew it was going to hit the yellow, but was it going to leave the red?
Yeah, that was key actually. Where that red stayed actually.
Looking at a double here, it's probably half rock might be just a little too thick, just a little less. What many of us would call a skinny half.
Not an easy
yeah.
double, but
Yeah, not
pretty
qu-
straightforward.
He's not throwing a lot away. Is he just playing the hit and roll, maybe?
Yeah, he might be playing the hit and roll for the sake of stealing.
I thought he was going for the double. Yeah, hit and roll, and it's a great roll. Oh, didn't
Just not
yeah,
quite enough.
yeah.
I think he left
Just
McEwen.
Looked like it had a little bit of a spin back in, but
Still not an easy shot for 2. He has to make it perfect.
Yeah, nose is great shot.
Well, this is just his first shot, so he's just setting up a little bit here.
You know what he's doing, though? He's drawing right here.
Nose is
Yeah,
good.
but
The only problem is he does leave a
anything
double.
here, and I can't. Do you know what I'm saying? Anything here. It's not as perfect a shot as you think. I think I want to go for it. Like to board?
Got a lot of rocks in play in the Dunstone.
Even like just actually like
Dunstone
someone
runner.
hacks the play because we've seen it.
Oh yeah.
Remember those
Yeah,
chasers?
the
You got a little more leeway.
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, it's I'm gonna throw a hack because we know that chaser, what it looks like how it curls at the end. We know exactly what that looks like.
There you go. McEwen talking about his weight selection based on what
And then
he's
I
familiar
almost
with.
can't hit it too thin with that weight.
Yeah, that makes sense, especially with what he's comfortable. The sweepers are comfortable with it.
Looking at removing that top yellow rock from play.
Roll in! Close!
Pardon me, the shot yellow rock. Second shot rolling on
Curl!
shot rock, pardon. Needs to curl a little more, and he's going to get right to it. And does he keep the red in?
I think that's not bad.
It's not a terrible result. It's just it's going to be difficult now to remove that yellow in the back four and get two.
芯で
Yeah, it's
ちょっと触れぐらい。
if you try and imagine the nose hit, if it's right on nose where that yellow rock would sit, and then if McEwen tries to remove it, those yellow rocks kind of line up to go right onto red.
Yeah, yeah. And then if he does leave a double, it might leave a jam too.
ちょっ
So
と当たるけど芯だろ。ないのか？ああ。こうなるし。悪くない。ずれても悪くない。
I think he's going to just play the hit here. You could put it in a strategic spot to end up leaving McEwen with a really hard double.
Ah.
Well, now, Team Maeda just motioned for a hit and roll, which I'm not really sure. It looks like the nose, if you can get perfectly on the nose, that looks like where you want to be.
Yeah, I think if you hit nose, the double jams. The yellow double would jam.
Or at least it would be very close to it. It would have to be something that McEwen would have to be concerned about.
Yeah. Just hanging out there a little bit.
最後まで。
Not sure that's going to get to nose. It's going to be close.
待っ
And it is. And so there we see it now. If you look at those two yellow rocks lined up.
That's
McEwen's got to be careful here about where that goes.
I don't think it goes over the top.
And of course, here's the other thing to consider. Does McEwen want to score one here?
Yeah, would you rather be down one?
Would he ever just hit that top one, get it out of the way, let yellow take their one?
Yeah, you need down one width. That's not
Yeah.
a terrible spot to be in. Especially with the no tick rule now. Anything is possible. The other thing you can look at is the catcher in the back 12 on the right side of the screen there. I wonder if you could play the top yellow thin, try and catch the back one over the top and
Yeah.
and use that catcher. He did look at it, but
I'd honestly rather give them one than
And here, there's that conversation.
yeah.
Yeah.
than score it.
Yeah. Do you just
Yeah.
peel that?
Well, is it there? Or just talking about just giving them one. It's probably just there to make it. It's worth a try.
Well, I mean, you're coming on this angle, so you just take the paint off.
Yeah, that's
Worst case, you get one.
Okay. Intern. Yeah. Intern, like, feel just. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely there.
Mike McEwen, last stone of the 7th end here.
Hard. Okay. That's fine.
There is conceding the point.
All right.
I think they were trying for the possibility of the very thin double, but not taking any risk in flirting with that jam. So
Yeah, it's good. Still a good result there for McEwen.
well, and it sounded like that's really what he wanted.
Yeah, he was happy with that, with giving them one. We'll go to a quick break here, and we'll return with 8th end coverage.
For 90 years, Princess Auto has seen your big picture. And for 90 years, we've had the ideas and the tools to help you discover new perspectives. Because for 90 years, we've known that nothing's better than finding ways to make stuff work. Princess Auto, ideas, tools.
Intern?
Right there, Dan.
Go, bud. Yeah.
8th end action here. Maeda up 1.
Okay.
McEwen has hammer. Maeda draws top 4 foot.
Clean.
First rock.
They'll come down.
McEwen throws up the corner. There's called for the corner.
Line's good.
No surprises on those first 2 calls.
It's not in. So it's good.
Go down. That point.
And now Maeda going for the center line guard.
What?
And he's going to want to be touching the center line with this.
Yeah.
Take advantage of that no-tick rule.
Yeah, the no-tick rule, that kind of changes the odds in the 8th end for a lot of teams. Usually when you have the hammer, you have solid odds, but you can generate some.
Yeah, high deal.
And we have our first qualifier result. Botcher has defeated Sluchinski. Botcher has advanced the playoffs. They're the first team to do that.
I think.
So Sluchinski will be playing later tonight. Still has a couple of lives left. And in our other qualifier, we've got Brunner. They took a big 3-ender in number 7 to go up 5-4. So Bruner is up over Dunstone. With Dunstone having hammer.
Dunstone's not in a bad spot over there either.
No, we've
Line,
got
line is good. Want it
similar
like this
situations coming home.
I think so.
So Maeda, that guard slid into the house, but McEwen electing to ignore that.
He's going hard. He wants his deuce here. He's
Wants his deuce, yeah. Putting up the 2 corners. Some teams would be satisfied with the with 1 corner, or would stack their corner guards. If they're just trying to score 2, McEwen wants to put 2 corner guards up on a split the guards.
yeah, he wants to be on the line. Don't want to be.
And this one looks like it's coming in too.
It's got to curl a bit. It's going to be in the house now.
Don't think that's. Maeda's not going to be too happy about that.
No, and they haven't been able to take
On the
advantage
nose?
of the.
Okay.
They haven't been able to
Bird's
take
good.
advantage of the no tick rule, which leaves the door open for McEwen to now hit these rocks and roll behind their corner guards.
And here's McEwen just looking at playing a double here. And keeping that shooter right in the top of the house.
Actually, that's pretty good. Oh, I like that there.
It's a great
Yeah,
shot.
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It curled a little more than they were hoping it would. And but still, as you heard him say,
He liked it.
he likes it. Kind of lines him up again. That if Maeda tried to make a play on the yellow under red, it might go on to yellow. So the important thing is McEwen's liking the situation. They're shot rock, and they've got a couple of guards, and there's even some backing there. So lots of opportunities for them to score too. Of course, there's no guarantees there. Maeda still has lots of options here.
It looks like they're going to have to deal with that shot rock. They don't really want to leave any options for McEwen to have.
And with them only being up 1, they're not in a position to start peeling guards really. They're more likely playing this to eliminate rocks that are in the rings.
Yeah, I think they're okay with the force here too.
Yes, force would send him into an extra with hammer.
With hammer. Second stones here in the 8th end, looking to hit and roll, eliminate the chances.
Trying to get this to curl a little bit. Need to make contact.
Does make contact, but doesn't stick around.
It doesn't stick around, but it does remove the red, so that's one less rock to worry about.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Could go here too.
McEwen looking at that
Let's go with
freeze.
that one, eh?
This one?
There's enough room there for them to draw in.
Well, you're guarded and frozen.
And frozen,
so
that's a good spot to be in. Kevin Marsh now throwing.
Line's good. Okay, you're okay.
Throwing the draw here. It's going to be corner frozen behind their corner guard. Looking a little heavy. Should come down
Glue
here.
it
It's
on,
8th
guys.
end.
Dan, glue this on. Oh. Yeah, curl. Oh, good shot.
That's a good shot.
Good position.
Behind the guard.
Yeah, I honestly I felt that kick the same as that.
Got some backing. It's not frozen, but it definitely makes, it changes the options on the run back.
Yeah, he has to play this run back almost across the face.
Yeah, which would keep the shooter in play. keep a guard in play, which is what McEwen wants right now. So, no, and it looks like they're a bit on the high side here.
Just misses the back.
Just misses it. And
wonder if he plays behind his other guard here.
I imagine he's going to.
And he's he's trying to generate some.
Split the house.
Split the house with one behind cover and one with a catcher behind it. It's a good position for McEwen.
Huh? Well, I mean, ideal is probably
They're just talking about the depth in the house here.
top 4 depth.
They want to. I think they want to try and keep it pretty even, just in case things get shaken around. Don't want to leave it double. Colton Flash with his first. Playing the draw.
Yeah. Line's good. Line's good.
2 games remain here on this
No, line's perfect.
Friday afternoon. Both
Little bit of room.
2A
Kev, go ahead.
qualifiers, Dunstone and Brunner. And of course our feature game.
Yep. Curl and drag it. Get it in there. Go, 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 go. Someone's pretty good.
A little higher than they had hoped, but, and it's a little exposed. It does leave an opportunity for a quiet takeout, hit and roll, but it does make it pretty precise for Maeda.
I don't think there's a double there either, so that was their goal, not to leave an easy double. They're shot 2, so now Maeda just has to decide if they want to limit McEwen or don't think the steal's in play now. There's not a lot of guards up front.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
This thing's going to need to curl on him. They're trying to work it now. It's starting to go
Should
for
grab
him.
the
Starting
break
to
point,
go.
yeah.
It's going to have contact. Where is it going to roll is the big question. Is it going to hang on for shot? It
Rolls into a really nice spot too.
Yeah.
McEwen's gonna have to deal with it. Or they could go around the corner.
You ever do this? Let me just go. That's a shot. I think you're just playing this roll. And this rolls onto this.
Looking at his
Board?
this option of using the
Yeah, they're coming off their own red rock, so they're hitting the red rock on the center line side. It goes onto the yellow. The shooter rolls to the forefoot, and they're thinking that that red rock that they're hitting, the one that's currently in the rings, is going to roll after it comes off the yellow. It's going to roll onto the other yellow.
Yeah, they want to roll it frozen, I think, as well. Just hanging out there.
But they can't.
Got a curl, got a curl.
Can't do.
Oh shoot.
That's
Okay, good throw, Flash.
That's not
Tough one.
that's not too bad.
Fuck's sakes.
They're still shot.
well-
They're shot 2. Just leaves an easier double opportunity here.
It's a double. It's not a gimme though, because that top rock, that top red rock, could roll onto the yellow.
Yeah, and the separation is there's a lot of separation there. So
Unless they're trying to hit the top red on the wide side.
and just looking at the they have recognized that there is a jam possibility, and now they're discussing the draw. The only issue with the draw is you're now leaving 2 McEwen stones in there. You have to make that draw perfect. is throwing the hit. A lot of weight here.
What's that? Go.
And the concern with hitting it on the high side is that you're sending it to the center.
It is behind the tee line though, so McEwen does have to play.
Yep. You know
he's got to make a roll.
You know the ice. Yep. We played the spot this end, so.
Yeah,
So he knows the path.
It doesn't need to be
He's
buried.
comfortable drawing.
Can't make the
It's
double.
just an edge-on-edge shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could take a hair more. I don't have to be that tight to it.
Who's that?
I think he thinks he could.
Well, he's gonna play that. Yeah.
You're saying off mine.
Oh, if you leave it open.
Well, I'll have this, but I know what you're saying.
Their biggest
You'd rather
discussion
me have it
is
Yeah, because it's way deeper. In the
what are they leaving
Well,
Maeda?
this
Yeah.
is Splash's ice.
And I think they want to leave. They don't want to leave him
it's
something that takes away their whole end.
Yes.
Let's go, boys.
Yeah.
How did that carry versus
Yep.
the really
Fight the
fast
forward depth
track?
kind of thing. Not as quick as that.
This rock does not have to be fully buried. They just, as long as there's not a double, they're fine.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, they just want to have their opportunity to use this rock
On the
as a
really
scoring rock.
fast track. Okay, so yeah, I'm just trying to, because it's a placement shot, right? You're just looking top 8.
And in our other qualifier, Dunstone has just beaten Brunner to qualifier. Dunstone is our qualifier. Brunner still has 2 lives left. They'll be playing in the B side. And here comes McEwen with a draw attempt.
You're good for line.
I liked it.
Again, this doesn't
You're
have to
good.
be fully buried.
He likes the weights. The sweepers look like they like it
Line's
too.
pretty
Yeah.
good.
Lots of room. Lots of room.
No,
lots
line's good. It's all height. It's all height.
He's talking about
No, it doesn't need to curl. It just needs to stop.
Yep.
It's picking. Oh. Okay, good.
wanted
That's all
to
they need.
wanted to leave it higher. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to leave it almost open.
Yeah, you heard that, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't think he's not gonna play the freeze. Don't think he's gonna have to try and hit it because.
And the reason he said, leaving it open is because if Maeda ever elected to hit and roll behind the red rock, McEwen would have that as an option to run back.
Yeah.
Right now he can play the hit and roll and he's behind kind of some staggered red rocks.
Yeah. There's no run back if. He is looking likely to have a draw for 1, regardless of what happens here.
There's no way McEwen's going to be playing anything for 1. He doesn't want an extra end.
He doesn't want he doesn't want the extra end.
If there is a shot for 2, McEwen is going to be playing it. 1 is not even in his vocabulary right now.
No, that is true. Yeah.
いや、8広いような気がするけど、確かに。ちょっとは狭めて、あれしないと。汗上と見てて。
Playing the freeze here. I don't. Just.
This one has been.
そう思い。
Team Maeda's final stone here in the 8th end. Looking to take away any option for McEwen. playing the freeze.
Which
Which is very precise.
That is. Is it a freeze or is he just doing a pure draw?
I think he might be just doing the pure draw.
He does not have the line for the freeze.
But he doesn't have a line for the freeze. He has a line for the draw. He is calling now. That's close.
I think he's got it for shot.
We are.
That's us, isn't it?
It's us.
I think it's them.
It looks like us, but you maybe have like the.
Oh yeah, it's real close.
It's actually pretty close.
Do you think he ever plays this, just the pick, the run pick?
It's actually close.
Yeah.
I think it's us.
He thinks it's them.
If you know if McEwen knows it's his, he's just going to draw the button.
Yeah.
And now he's looking, lining it up at every angle because you want to make sure.
If he's playing, the.
It's really close.
If he's playing the draw, he has to be 100% confident it's him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it's close. It's ultra
I'm
close.
looking at that many times. It's.
I think he's gonna have to play that run if he's unsure.
So then we would just do this if it's us, then, right?
Yeah, they're thinking about the draw. They're not too sure.
Or do you play it nice and tight and just wick it?
I might make it better. I know what you're saying.
You have to commit to one here. You either believe it's you and you play your draw.
You should never play that wick, I don't think.
No.
No.
As you heard, you can actually make it worse because you could raise them in and.
Yeah. It's super close. I can't even tell from here.
Don't look at anything but where it's intersecting the raw.
They're not quite at the red.
They're half, bud.
They're trying to look at this every which way they can.
Yeah.
Then they go and look at the center
I
pin.
think it's us, but we could play this. It's just a normal weight slash or contact.
Mike's confident it's them, but.
You can play this.
Yeah, but there's also you could do that. So if I was going to throw a hit, I'm throwing that one.
Looking at the red corner to yellow, which is it's a steep angle.
Well, I could
It's
do
probably
that too.
easier than that one. It's like it's shorter distance.
Yeah, it's probably easier.
Yeah. Or
I wish I could say for sure. Do you just make this then? It looks pretty juicy, like.
That's that intern you like.
It's intern. I don't gotta whip it. I think it's just a firm weight shot.
So he's looking at coming off.
Honestly, I can't tell.
The red rock that's biting the top of the eight, it's sort of half poking out.
Yeah.
And that corner guard.
The more I look at it, I don't know.
He's got to hit it pretty thick. Like I think he's got to hit what he can see.
Yeah.
Just make
And
okay, firm weight.
he's gonna play it.
Yeah, throwing the intern hit.
It's right here.
Let's go, Mikey.
It'll be a little bit of end finish.
He's playing it with the intern. I think he's playing it with the intern. It's gonna.
Yes, he's playing the intern.
Gonna shoot it sideways.
Be a little bit of end finish. I'm just gonna throw firm.
He's talking about firm.
Yeah, firm. So about 8 seconds hog to hog. Just enough weight, but not a missile.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Mike McEwen, final rock of the 8th end, looking to score his 2 and secure a spot in the playoffs.
Whoa.
No,
It's close. Close. It's close. No, curl. Curl.
He just set it out a little bit and it's
Curl.
not coming in. Is he gonna?
Ah.
And now we're gonna have to measure.
Measure, yep. Sorry, guys.
I'll measure to see if we will be going into an extra end.
Sorry, man. Looks like it was wrong, for sure.
Let's see what we've got here.
Yeah, let's do it again, yeah.
No, that's
That's
it's going
close.
to be close.
Yellow.
It's close here.
Yeah.
Now, whenever I have to measure it again, I always like to readjust that dial a little bit.
It's right before the 6 on,
Yeah, it's yellow, yeah.
No.
and it's yellow, and it will be a steal of
Steal
1.
and a win and a qualification for Maeda.
What a game.
McEwen has another life. All right. We'll be back soon. I got to do some ice.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks.
We will see you at 4:30 for the next draw.